Today we will be installing this garbage disposal into the kitchen sink. The first thing we're going to do is put the power cord on, because I feel like I'm going to get distracted and forget, and it's going to be 10 times more difficult to do once it's in the bottom of the cabinet here. So this is the electrical panel here. I got to use with it this thing, which I'm not even sure I like because the cord is very short. It's like maybe 2 feet. So I have to like use it with an extension cord or something under there. But whatever. So the cord thing goes on like this here in the side, but you'll have to tighten the wire before put the wire in before you tighten it, because you lose access to the screws. Technically this should be on the other side, but I mean it's going to be pretty much nearly impossible to connect this, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that this is really viable. Oh, I actually got it. Okay. Nope, there it goes. Shoot. Yep, we're not putting that on. That's stupid. There's no need for it. Alright, so put the wire through here, and I'm going to try to, I'm not going to use much wire in here at all, because I'm going to need it all outside of the cabinet. Okay, so in this cord, the textured side is the common. So we'll connect the white to the textured side. And then the high side goes to the other side. And then the grounding portion will go onto the screw here. Okay, I'm going to pull back as much slack as I can, because we're going to need it. Alright, that's about it. So now I'll tighten this up. we'll screw this in the rest of the way, which I guess it's already pretty much there, which is a little bit confusing because it wasn't before, but whatever. Alright, so that's on. Close this back up. Okay, so the cord is now attached. And that is where my area of expertise ends. Because I am not a plumber, I don't really take a whole lot of interest in domestic plumbing. I like outdoor plumbing, if you will, like street drainage and culverts and gutters and things like that. But this kind of stuff I just never really took much interest in, and so consequently I don't really do it. But this is fairly simple, I think, to put this on. So now we're going to move over to the sink. And we've got to start dismantling the sink. The sink is pretty much dry. I haven't used it for several hours. Move that one, that drinking glass into the dishwasher here to get that out of the way. And of course that's going to put some water into the drain. So let's see what we got under here. The good thing is I don't think that we're going to have to mess with the trap at all, so we shouldn't have any spills or floods or whatever. So this, not sure how tight this is, but this needs to come down. I feel like it should have been tighter than that, but I really don't know. And now the dishwasher hose is probably the only thing that's going to leak a little bit. So let's get that off. That's a common. No, I brought one over here. Where did it go? Put you over here because I need the better angle on this. Is this glued or something? Oh, there it goes. A lot of water coming out of there. I don't know where it's all coming from. Alright, that's done. that has stopped draining, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up in the corner for now. Let me, I'll wrap a towel around it just in case there's some residual whatever there. Stick this up over here for now. Like that, out of the way. Okay. So now, actually we got to go back to the disposal again because there is a dishwasher plug on this particular model that needs to be removed, which is this. So what we have to do is put a just use a screwdriver and kind of bang it out. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh no, don't put your hand in there. Yeah, okay, so there's the plug. So that's removed now. Alright, good. Now we can proceed. Didn't want to forget to do that either. Okay, so now we need to remove the existing drain. I think we can just drop this down. I don't need that anymore, but I can't get it off yet. I think this. Okay. I may have to take the take this piece out first. Okay, there we go. It's a little grimy in there, but not too bad. Okay. So here's the drain, which we'll get to this later. We're probably going to have to cut one of those pieces to be the right size. That's not a big deal. So now we've got this, which I don't think we will need. I don't think it's even reusable anyways because it just ripped. And we have this, which we will not need. And we don't need that. Okay, so now we're going to go back up on top of the counter here. And we need to get all this putty out of there. The old putty. Come on, camera, this is no time to goof up. Alright, so let's get this out of here. I have a putty knife. Which inherently I don't really need. I don't think that we need that rubber gasket under there anymore. I'm pretty sure the disposer comes with one, but I will keep it just in case we do. Okay. Now this sink was put in pretty recently, so this hasn't been sitting for years and years and years, just becoming gross. If it had been, then this might be a little bit more difficult to clean up, but this is pretty clean, so we shouldn't have much trouble here. Oh, apparently my sink itself is disgusting. I have to clean that up afterwards. It's terrible. What the heck? Alright, so we just want to make sure this is nice and dry and no contaminants in here. This is fully clean. It looks like we're there. This is our new flange assembly that come with the disposer, and we have to remove, we got to take this apart. We got a new ring there. So the first thing we got to do is take off this I think it's called a snap ring. And then once that ring is off, we can take all of the pieces apart. And this is the order they go in, so I'm just going to leave that alone, because now we got to get the putty, the plumber putty caulking and sealing compounds, and we got to put some of this on there so it don't leak. Okay. So we just put a ring of it around here. Just very stiff. Made in USA with stinking foreign components. You should be using gloves. Oh no, not going to. So we'll just turn this into, wow, like instantly became very pliable. We'll just turn this into a little, I think the instructions said a 1/2 inch rope, and we'll stick this around here like this. This is not a work of precision. I mean, it's going to come out and you'll end up with excess that we take off later. Put this around there like that. Not sure if you're seeing that. Maybe it was off the frame. That's fascinating how that changes consistency so quickly when it heats up a little bit. Okay, so we'll finish putting this on here like this. Make sure it's contacting the inside of the thing there. Okay, so that's that. That's all we need the plumbing putty for, so we can put that away now. Now we're going to slip this into here like this, you know, with the wording straight. And then we'll push this down, and it'll pull down as I screw it on more. Okay, now we'll go down below. And we're going to put this back on in the order it came off. The fiber washer first, and the backup flange, and then the bracket itself. The mounting bracket. Now there's some excess putty down here, which I think I'm going to take off before we proceed, because that's not going to be helpful under there. Don't need it there. This is going to make things messy. Okay. And if there's some there, I don't think it matters, but we're not full. Okay. So now we need the O-ring back, or the snap ring, whatever the heck it is. I don't know all the plumbing terms. And this goes on like this, and then this O-ring, or the snaps ring, snaps back on. Like that. Now what we need to do is I need to loosen these screws enough to get this this piece on top of them. And now we're going to start tightening this down, and this has to be tightened symmetrically so that when it pulls the drain piece on the bottom of the sink down, it comes down evenly. Because now we're going to be working against the that putty that's there, we're pulling it down and pushing the putty into place. Could use a bigger screwdriver. Yeah, that's the one I have. So we got a little ways to go still before the thing starts to become level with the basin of the sink. Actually, I think it should be just slightly below the basin of the sink. So we'll keep going here. Alright, that looks pretty even. It's nice and tight. Looks like that's down most, if not all the way. Let's remove some of the excess putty. Jeez, I'm sweating. I'm going to put this fan on. Okay. Let's take this putty out, excess putty out. And you can see it is down past the basin of the sink. I wonder if this is reusable. I suppose in theory this should just go right back in here. Let's see why we couldn't use it again for something else. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks like maybe the back could get a couple more turns, maybe half a turn or so. Let's see if we get any more on it. I think it's just about good though. Yeah, that's it. That's all the way on. Alright, good. Let's get the rest of that putty out of there again. I believe it should get to the point where you really don't even see the putty anymore. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm content with that. I have to rinse the sink out with some kind of soap or something afterwards because it's like got a film on there from that putty. Alright, so that I believe is it for the top. So I'll go back below and mount the disposer. Now we're ready to hang the disposer. We might have to play with this drain a little bit to get this to line up correctly. I think our best bet is going to be to have it spun around like this. See if that happens to line up. If it doesn't, I may gotta go to the store and get some different pieces and we have to put all sorts of funny angles together to make it work. But let's see, maybe we can make this work. So I'll take this and hang it up now. So I'm going to try to get it to be I want it to kind of end up like with the drain in the back there, so we'll raise it up like this. Man, it's heavy. Bad angle to work at. I think I got it at the angle I want. Let's see. No, it's not too bad. I mean, it might have a shot. It might have a shot of it lining up okay. We're gonna get lucky on this one. Look at that. That's great. It lines up perfectly. So this will be a nice clean install. All the pipes can be in the back. I won't even see it. I shouldn't have to play with getting any more parts. Alright, let's finish tightening this up. I might need a little wrench to get it over to the final lock there. There it goes. Okay. Alright, that's on all the way now. Okay, so the disposal's hung. That pretty much wraps up the disposal install portion of this. Now we got to get to the plumbing portion here, which I think we're gonna have to cut some of these old pipes I have. Nice and clean under here. Route that over there and up to my outlet. Actually, that'll be an okay length. It'll reach okay. All right, so now let's take. Let's see how much we gotta fiddle with this thing. So this is what we have. We don't need this anymore. So I think what we do is we take this off. And we take this off. We don't need that for this project anymore. And it's kind of gross. So this will go. So what we'll need to do is we'll stick this onto the. Well, let me just grab it and make it easier. This is the disposer's outlet. So I think that I'd like to just rinse this off and clean it. I'll go to the bathroom sink. I think what we need to do now, I got this clean, is we just slip this on here like this. Or I guess this would go first. Then this go on here like this. And maybe I can push it up farther. Oh, I'll probably only get like an inch, I think, out of it, because it'll stop. Nope, I have that on backwards. I'm gonna fix it. I don't need to hear about it in the comment bin. Go like this. Or at least that's the way the other one is. I guess that would make sense given the shape of the stuff. So this go on here like this, right? And then this go into here. And then this would attach like this. So now, what we have to do is figure out how tall this has got to be, which I think it's going to have to get cut. I don't think it needs to be anywhere near as tall as it is. In fact, I think it can't be as tall as it is. So we need to check it from the disposer's output to here, and we're going to need to cut off about 1 inch of this pipe. So not too bad. So I'll go ahead and cut this and I'll come back on the video. I just cut the pipe, so this should be the length that we need. And there's this piece that goes over the rubber output and secures this in place like that. And then I already showed how to connect the other piece of pipe. So I can't get a good camera angle on this and get in there at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off video, and then I'll come back on the video and show it. Okay, it's in. That aligned pretty good. And actually, it's a really clean install. It don't get much better than that. It's a straight shot down and goes out. The only way it could have been better is if the pipe went straight back, but the stack is over there, so yeah, this is just the way it is. But that's not bad. Actually, it's really good. I don't want to sit here and honk my own horn for too long, but I do some pretty good work. Alright, now let's see if anything leak. Ouch. It shouldn't leak. Ain't no reason for it to. Not backing up, it's definitely going down. Can turn the machine on, I guess. Let's see if it works. Seems to be. It seems like it hesitates a lot to start up, but I've been told that that's normal. There's been a lot of commentary about that on this particular model, so we'll see what happens. This allegedly is like supposed to be one of the best ones available, but that is one of the comments about it, is that it seems to struggle in startup. Oh shoot, we're using hot water for no reason. Okay, so I don't see any leaks down there, so that's good. Nothing's leaking at the bottom. The only other test I want to do is to plug up the sink, let it fill up, so we get a lot of water around there, make sure that's good. And then we'll let a whole bunch of water blast through there at once and see what happens. I don't know. I guess if I clean this off, this ring is probably still good. I guess that thing doesn't make a very good seal because I can hear a considerable amount of water going through here. But it looks like it's dry. Oh shoot! It's not dry at all. What the heck? Where's all that water coming out of? Oh, I know what's happening. It's coming out the dishwasher hole. That's exactly what's happening. It's coming out the dishwasher hole. Okay. Well, there's a reason why I don't play with interior plumbing. And that's not even a fault of the plumbing. That's just like, pay attention. Okay, well, that's lovely. Let me get that dishwasher pipe on there, and then that should solve the problem. Okay, I put the pipe on, and after I put the knockout out, I realized I should have just used the other pipe and just put the dishwasher directly there, because this particular model of washer has a basket in there, so it won't let anything large pass through anyways. So there's really no point for it to go through the disposer like this, but that's the way it is. Let's try it again. Much better. That time was good. There was no liquid spill. So let's fill it up all the way again. It's too small to be useful anymore. And let's see what happens this time. Okay, let's check it again. Good grief. Okay, that time was good. There's no water under there. Dry. Alright, so that's a wrap. The disposer is installed. And I think there's just one more thing. There's like a little... I guess this is supposed to go in there. I feel like this is going to be more of a nuisance than anything, but I'll start with that in there and see. And if it becomes a nuisance, then I will remove it. But there we go. That's that. Other than one minor mishap, which really wasn't even an error, it was just like not paying attention kind of thing. I hope that was caught on video. If it was, then I guess it would be kind of funny, but that's it for this one. Disposal install really wasn't that difficult. That was the first time I've done one, and I think it came out pretty good.